This is a message for the black guys. I'm hearing reports that Hellcats are being repossessed in record numbers. I'm here to tell you, don't let them take your Hellcat. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't let the bank send some fat fuck with a tow truck to your home where your wife and kids are going to watch them take away your Hellcat. It's not your fault you can't pay the Hellcat off anymore. During COVID, when we were getting stimulus checks every week, things were going great. The economy was booming. Everybody was rich. Everybody was nigga rich. And so you said, we're living in good times. I'm going to go to the dealership and I'm going to pay $90,000 for a Dodge. And so you go to the bank and you tell them, hey, Mr. Banker, is there any way you can give me $90,000 so I can buy a Dodge? He said, I most certainly will. Here it is. You took the 90 bands and you went to the Dodge dealership and you bought a Dodge. And yes, you were paying $1,100 a month, $1,200, not including insurance, not including gas. But hey, you just went to the bank to ask. And they said yes. So now these niggas from the bank want to take your Dodge Hellcat? Absolutely not. Some guy around here, some young guy, he has a Hellcat around here. Imagine having a Hellcat in New York City. I mean, it makes absolutely no sense. And this criminal hasn't made a payment on his Hellcat for over 6 months now. And the bank keeps sending this fat fuck with a tow truck. And he's looking, where's the car? Where's the Hellcat? Nobody knows where the Hellcat stays at night. This guy has mysterious parking spots all around New York City. I've heard that he parks his car 20 blocks away from his house. Like the other day I saw him. He was about to take the train. I'm like, why are you going to take the train? What happened to your car? Don't you have a car? And he goes like, well, yeah, I'm taking the train to my car. The guy is basically driving around a brand new Hellcat that he paid. I think he probably paid about $15,000 for in total. And it's for free. And nobody's ever going to find it. The bank's never going to find it. Neither are the police. He's not going to stop for the police. It's New York City. And what, the police are going to run his place? He's got fake plates. Everybody in New York City has fake plates. Look it up. I'm not making this up. This guy could do whatever he wants on his Hellcat. He can commit vehicular homicide if he wants. And nobody's ever going to know it's him. He's got fake plates. And he could just wrap the Hellcat in a brand new color and nobody will ever know. Look, I don't know. All I know is don't allow them to take your Hellcat. You already showed all the people on your Instagram your Hellcat. What about the bitches? What are the bitches going to say when you no longer have your Hellcat? I mean, the only thing that was amazing about you was that you had a super fast, super loud Hellcat. And it was wrapped and it was so cool. Then all of a sudden one day, gone. The Hellcat's gone. Some fat fuck came with a tow truck. Some fat guy with a bad leg, pre-diabetic, loaded up your Hellcat onto a tow truck and took it away. Took it away to the pound. It's going to be sent straight to an auction. It's going to be sold off for 20 bands. Couldn't be me. The last thing that I would ever allow on this planet to happen if I was a black guy is for my Hellcat to be taken. After all the suffering black people been through, slavery, the transatlantic slave trade, the prison industrial complex, absolutely not. The Hellcat stays with me until I finally decide, you know what, I need $20,000 to $30,000 and I part out the entire Hellcat. Part by part, I send it straight to eBay.com. I'm selling the hood, I'm selling the transmission, I'm selling the radiator, I'm selling the rims, the wheels, the interior. The entire interior is getting stripped and it's getting sold on eBay. I need money, nigga. I need money. And then whatever money's left, maybe 20,000 out of the parts I sold on eBay, I'm going to buy Bitcoin. I'm going to buy a cold storage, send the Bitcoin to the cold storage, and I'm going to put it up my ass. That way the government can never get it. Number one, they don't know the password to my cold storage, to my wallet, and they're not going to come check in my ass. It's in my body. What, you think they're going to come and say, let me dig in your ass. Where the Hellcat money at? They're not going to do it. Nigga, we're not drug dealers here. We're not some disgusting drug dealers. We're committing financial fraud. The police has no jurisdiction of your rectal cavity over some fucking Hellcat money. Over some bank loan. I mean, learn the fucking laws. That's the problem with people. People just don't know the laws. If you're a broke person The least you can do is go out there and learn broke nigga laws. There's laws out there. Because I'm sick and tired of watching people on TikTok crying about, I can't pay rent this month. Stressing, crying on the internet, begging people to help them out. Nigga, don't pay your rent. Do not call the landlord. Hey, Mr. Landlord, I'm sorry, but I ran out of money. I don't have any. I can't pay rent this month. Sorry. Go check my pocket. Go. You can check my pocket. I don't have any money. Make sure you always tell them, why would I lie? Why would I lie about I don't have any money? If I had the money, I would pay you. Why would I lie? Next month comes around. Sorry. Can't pay the rent this month either. I'm sorry. Now you might say, yeah, but I'm going to be homeless. He's going to kick me out into the streets. Yeah, but it's going to take 6 to 8 months. It's like a whole big process. It's like what I'm telling you. Learn the laws. This is America. Broke niggas have rights in this country. He's going to have to go to court, get a lawyer. It's going to be very expensive. And this whole process is going to take maybe a year. You know, the court's in no rush to kick poor niggas out into the street. And if you have kids, probably a year to 2 years. How do I know? I've seen it happen 1,000,000 times. There's some broke bitch around here. You know, she's got 2 kids. Her house is a disaster. My mom knows her. Never does the dishes. Never does any laundry. It's a cesspool, that place. But one day she woke up and she says, you know what? This is too stressful. I'm not paying any more rent. And that's it. 2 years of living rent free. And eventually when she got evicted, the government gave her a nice apartment in the projects. So she's paying $150 a month for rent. So imagine stressing out about being drowned in credit card debt and bills. And Capital One keeps blowing up my phone. These people won't stop calling. Hey, Capital One, suck my cock. Eat my ass. You niggas have enough money. You know, now that we're on the line, is there any way possible for us to increase my credit card limit from $2,000 to $10,000? Because if you say yes, then I might consider making a payment today. It's just ridiculous. So, black guys, don't let them take your Hellcat. Don't let the system that's perpetually keeping everybody as slaves, modern day slaves in this country with debt. Don't let them take your joy away. And everybody that's out there listening, don't make payments on your credit card. Don't pay your card. No, don't pay the insurance. Don't pay anything. If you can't pay it, don't pay it. Because you know what would happen if we all decide to do that? What would happen is, well, we're going to have to restart the game. Have you ever heard of the concept of rage quitting? It's like me. I can never lose in a video game when I'm playing online. Oh, I can never lose. As soon as I see that I'm losing, I run over to my PS5. I yank all the wires off. I pick it up and I frisbee it across the room. And I wait 5 minutes and then I connect it again. And I start all over again. And while I'm playing the game, you know, towards the end, if I see I'm doing good, if I'm up by 20 or 30 points, I let the game finish. But if I see that I'm going to lose, I don't allow it. Don't allow it to happen. And that's what we all need to do. If you're paying off your Hellcat and you can't do it anymore, stop paying it. Just find mysterious parking spots all across town. Do whatever it takes. Just don't allow them to take your Hellcat and just simply stop paying it. And don't be stressed about this, okay? We don't need you being stressed. If you're going to be stressed, just give back the Hellcat. That's another option. Just give it back. You can keep your Hellcat because the bank was irresponsible for giving you money. You're an idiot. The bank knew you were an idiot from the moment you walked into the dealership. They knew you were a fucking idiot. But they gave you the money anyways. So now that's their responsibility. Don't give back the Hellcat and stop making the payments. Okay? This fucking Hellcat is ruining your mental health. The thought of you getting your Hellcat repossessed is ruining your mental health. And you're coping with drugs and fentanyl. Anyways, peace out, black guys.